Wow, this is brutal. The mantra OM crypto coin is down for the month 90%, for the week 90%, for the day 42%, and for the hour 0.2%, for the year 35.1%. I've been watching some videos, couple of videos online, and you know, I got some feelings as to what might be going on right now in the market. Lots of speculations whether the team is behind the dump. Like so many people out there have done videos, saying whatever they want to say about mantra. By the way, guys, I've never got to know more about the mantra project until it was crashed. I knew that it was a project about real world asset, but I didn't go deeper to like become an investor in it. I've done some videos. I think a video about mantra, the OM coin, well, I wasn't like really talking about it on my platform, because I wasn't holding it, But I bought some already. That's a disclaimer. I bought some mantra, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I bought it. But now, this video or this show is to determine whether the team is behind the crash or maybe it just happened. Like, I'm gonna give you guys my honest take on what is going on with this project. I've been in this space, and I've seen the Luna stuff, FTX stuff. I've seen a lot of project come and go, So this video, it won't be that kind of video to like shield mantra or condemn the mantra project or do this. It's gonna be a video to give you guys the honest truth based on my experience or based on what I've seen in the past, based on previous data. Like, remember when FTX crashed, we saw how Solana went down to about $4. Many other coins, dropped with Solana when the SEC declared Solana and many other coins as securities. We saw how price dumped, and I mentioned to people that price was dumping not because of the fundamentals of Solana. It was just because of the fact that they are blaming FTX, that Solana maybe was part of the FTX stuff, that Solana was holding more FTX token, and also the SEC have deemed Solana as you know a security. And not long after that, Solana went to the next all-time high. It hit. I think it went to the all-time high. Yeah, it hit about $300. So I'm gonna share with you guys and give you guys different opinions based on what has happened in the past and also what is happening now. But for me to actually really give you guys an overview of what is going on or what I think about the Mantra project, I need to gather the research out there, what others have said, what the team have said, and then come to a conclusion as to what is going on. So this is what I want us to discuss in today's show. If you're new here on this platform, you are watching the BETONG Crypto. Yeah, I create content to help you understand what goes on in the crypto space. I talk more about market structure, supply and resistance, when to buy and when to cash out profit. I'm that guy who knows what he's saying, but knows nothing what he's saying. I'm just giving you guys a disclaimer that whatever I'm saying here is no financial advice. So make sure you go and do your own research. Now, mantra is down. Okay, this is brutal. Like, I cannot imagine you being an investor of mantra right now. You bought it and you were like, oh wow, you got one of the best project in the world, the real asset project. You've chose mantra as your big play. You put so much of your capital into it, and you're like, oh boy, you are down. Like, everything is almost down to zero. This is a blow. Trust me, it's a blow. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you guys tips on how you can protect yourself from something like this in the future. So, let's get to Grok. Because I asked Grok about what is going on here. And I think Grok gave me a proper analysis of what is actually going on with the project. And I'm going to go to the chart after this, guys, to show you proof that what happened was supposed to happen. I don't care what people are saying. I know what I know based on my experience, and I'm going to share my opinion with you. If you take it, fine. If you don't take it, good and fine. We'll move on. So it says here that, like, these are the key point that we're gonna look at here. So the mantra OM coin has dropped over 90% in value recently, likely due to external liquidation, not team actions. The team denies involvement, blaming reckless liquidations on centralized exchanges, but some investors suspect insider dumping. They are investigating the crash and promise more details while trying to reassure investors through transparency and communities. Now, guys, you can see here on CoinMarketCap, most of the centralized exchanges host or OM is listed on most of the centralized exchanges. So it means you cannot really buy OM from any DEX, right? Most of the supply or most of the coins is on centralized exchanges. That means most of the trading or most of the liquidity is found on centralized exchanges. So what they are saying here is maybe because of over leverage on these exchanges, it might have caused the price to dump, like that. But the question is, who is over leveraging and who is benefiting from the dump? Because I mean, money going like that, it has to go to someone. Okay, because when you liquidate someone from these exchanges, who is making money from those liquidations? Of course, the market makers makes money from those liquidations, right? So you can see Binance, or Bybit, OKX, Uniswap, Osmosis, BitGet. These centralized exchanges hold most of the liquidity of Mantra. So that's what they're trying to say here, that or they are blaming high leverage, and as a result of that, it has cost it led to liquidation and price. That's what they are saying. Well, I have my own opinion. Now, why the coin is dumping? The Mantra OM coin saw a sudden crash on April 13, 2025, falling from above $6 to as low as 0.37, wiping out billions in market value. The team claimed this was caused by reckless liquidation from a large investor on centralized exchange, not their own actions. Well, that's what they are saying, right? However, some in the community suspect the team might have dump the tokens, crashing controversy around the true cause. What the team is doing, like what are they doing right now? The Mantra team is actively investigating the crash and has promised to share more details soon. They have denied any involvement, emphasized the project's strength, and shared wallet addresses to prove their tokens weren't sold. They have they are also engaging in investors via their X platform. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I mean, this is the same thing, what I've just mentioned to you. Now, all what they are saying here is based on what I've just mentioned, right? Background on OM, why is the mantra coin dumping hard? Like nothing is new from what I've just mentioned here. Same old, same old. The mantra team has attributed the crash to reckless liquidation. So, I mean, it's just a repetition of all this stuff, and this is growth, giving us, this like combining lots of research out there or data from more than 14 posts or 18 web, so you just analyze and it's giving us a conclusion on what is actually going on with the project. It says here that denial of involvement and attribution to external factors, the team have denied and they blame liquidation, like reckless, high leverage, investigation and promise of transparency, reassurance of project strength, community engagement and communication, proof of token holding. So they have proof that they still hold most of the tokens. They haven't yet done anything in the market, so they have come out clean. I mean, based on that. I mean, the one thing I want us to look at here is this conclusion. It says here, despite this effort, the community response has been mixed, with significant skepticism and criticism on social media. Users like Zach XBT has questioned the adequacy of the team's response given the scale of the crash, and some have labeled OM a scam with an inflated market cap. Well, let's go here and see the current cap of this coin. It says here that the current cap is around 577.9 million. Okay, okay, not bad. But now, what I want us to look at here is this data. It's very important. Like, I think one of the videos I made about OM, I mentioned this as one of my reasons why I'm not gonna hold buy this coin. You see, like, look at what is on lock. About 51% is unlocked. I mean, of this token is unlocked. Unlocked is 46%, and on track is 2% That means right now they still have 46% unlocked. You can see here, they have right up to about January. Let's see, January 2029 to unlock all of the tokens. Right. So this is where we are today. Soon we're gonna have the next unlock. So I mean, when I see a coin like this, I usually don't turn to invest in that coin, like buy it and hold it because of the unlock, the vesting period. I don't want to be dumb on. I can trade most of these coins, but not like hold them as an investment. I mean, I'm just giving you guys a heads up right now. If you want to invest in any coin, you have to look at the tokenomics, look at how much is in circulation, look at everything you can see here. The tokenomics is pretty straightforward. Airdrops, EVM, team, mantra, chain association, mantra, chain association, OM upgrade. So they have all of these attribution to like of the tokens. I mean, it's okay, right? But you have to understand that when you are buying the coin, if you see the coin not like a coin not have enough in circulation, then avoid to become an investor of that project. So now, where are we? We are here. We are still here. Now let's just give ourselves a rundown on what is going here. It says here that this date, April 13, OM token crashed 90%, price drop from $6 to this amount. Market cap wipe out 3.5 to 4.5 billion. Guys, this money did it just go out in the tin of like in the air, like it didn't just disappear. Someone took the money, right? Someone actually took this money. Over, like, let's say the 3.5 billion or 4.5 billion didn't just wake up a day and disappear, right? Someone is behind this. Trust me, that's fact. Okay. Now, April 13, Mantra team issues statement blaming reckless liquidation. Community skepticism rises. Allegation of work pool. Team share wallet addresses denies involvement. Attempt to restore trust. Mixed community response. OM price briefly rebound to this amount and trading at this partial recovery, but concern about long term viability. So I mean, conclusion: the mantra OM coin is dumping hard due to a significant price crash on April 13, likely caused by external liquidation. So that's what they want to stick on. Okay, as claimed by the team. Well, as claimed by the team, why they deny involvement, and we investigate and are investigating the incident. Controversy persists with some investors suspecting insider dumping. I'm not gonna read everything, guys. Let's get now back to reality. And what is the reality? It's simple. Let's go to the chart and see the reality. I love this. Like, when I do this, guys, I love it. Now, tell me, who are you in the market? Are you someone who just want to FOMO in a project when someone says it's dumping, or you are someone who want to look at the project keenly as a real investor or as a real trader to look at key levels and say to yourself, I am not going to buy this coin until I see price retrace? It's unfortunate that price have to retrace this way, but it was always inevitable that we're gonna see mantra dump 90% after this huge pump to the upside. Okay, now, I mean, they might blame it on on this or that, I know that these guys are behind this dump. I mean, investors, those who have, like I just showed you guys this, most of these guys who have these edge drops, EVA, all these, allocations, someone here is doing all of this. Maybe the team is not aware of what happened. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's why I didn't blame Solana team when because of the FTS saga. Solana had to suffer because of it, and now a good project like Mantra is suffering because of investors' behavior. I mean, guys, this the real world asset space is crowding. A lot of projects coming up, trying to be the leaders in the game. So why not think that maybe an investor of Mantra want to dump the project to favor another project, something like that, But who is benefiting from this dump? Of course, the market makers. Someone is making money when the market is dumping, and someone is making money when the market is pumping. So let's get back now to this chart. Okay, if I bring in my favorite tool, the liquidation heat map from the no sorry the Fibonacci tool, not the creation heat map. Okay, so bringing in my favorite tool, Fibonacci, I would have known that I would never buy Mantra. Yeah, like that's why I didn't even bother to buy Mantra. Look at these vectors here. Look on the weekly time frame. These are all liquidities by the market makers pumping the price. And if you see vectors like this when price is pumping, there's high chances that the same people who pump the price are gonna dump it back on you. On you. Simple as that. Okay? And you're like, ooh, my money has gone. Guys, the chart speaks for itself. The chart represents investors' behavior. Green candles for the bulls and red candles for the bears. Both sides makes money. It's unfortunate that, right now they are blaming some sort of liquidation. I mean, this was inevitable. This was going to happen somehow. Something would something was going to cause it to happen, and it's unfortunate that this is what has caused it to happen. But guys, we have more downside. Why? Because price has broken this major structure. Yeah, we are below this structure until we see this weekly candle close above this zone before we can start thinking maybe Mantra is back. But as it stands, the next zone that we are looking at is this golden pocket. Yeah, guys. I mean, trust me, if you want to buy Mantra, be calm. Don't rush. This is an opportunity right now. Some people are crying. I'm looking at it as an opportunity. I already bought some, yeah, and I'm gonna buy more, yeah. I'm gonna buy more, yeah. Why? Because the fundamentals of this coin stands. It hasn't changed, right? The team has come out with wallet address saying they are not involved until proven otherwise. I want to stick with the team. If someone is standing behind the project saying that they haven't yet done anything bad to hurt the project, I want to believe that until a new data pop up in the market, to show otherwise. Until now, I haven't seen anyone, come up with something tangible to prove that the team was behind the coin. That's why I bought some here, and I want to keep buying until it comes right down here. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys why I'm going to be buying. Okay, so this vector has already been recovered. That's why I bought here. This was a key zone, a key zone for price to reject. That's why we saw price reject and pump right back to about $1, and now we are seeing price losing this zone again, and we are coming here. We're gonna recover this vector. Investors or the market makers have to recover their money. They are gonna push price here, and if they push price here, they might as well push price down here to recover these other vectors here. So Mantra could go to right down there, but I think it's unlikely. Why? Because of this zone here. There's a key area here too that I think maybe this could be the zone, and this zone is in correspondence to where we have the last area here, this last zone here of the Fibonacci 2. So this should be an area of interest too, So we might see price do something like this, come down here, move a little bit, then come, then bounce now, then move to the upside. Guys, I've seen so many charts like this, so this could play out this way. Now let me bring in another tool. So I confirm to you guys that, I mean, if you are an investor of this coin, then you should have known this long time ago that this pump wasn't sustainable. Like, which coin have you seen just pump like that without dropping or without seeing a significant dump? I mean, name it. You cannot name any of them. Almost everything out there, even the best project, Ethereum, Bitcoin, they have faced all sort of downtrend or sagas, for bad news, all this stuff. So let me just bring in the Vodon profile. Let me take it back to not this move, yeah. So you can see clearly this zone that was always going to be the zone where price, is going to at least reject from. And if price is going to reject from that zone, then we are looking at now the POC, which is this area, this reddish zone, or the value area low. But I doubt that they're going to bring price right down here to the POC. I think they're going to recover at least this vector here, this other one here. Then from here they can bounce, take price back to the upside, at least. But the mantra team, they are working hard. I think they're gonna bring in more capital in the market to buy most of their tokens, to maintain the price. I think that's what they are trying to do right now. But guys, I'm a TA guy and also an investor, and I understand the fundamentals of mantra. The coin, like, nothing has changed from their fundamental. It still stands. Nothing is changed. But the chart is showing otherwise because of what is going on. Yeah. And also, if we look at the daily time frame, and I'm bringing in one of my top indicator, yeah, the alpha trend. I mean, the alpha trend, told us long time ago that, I mean, mantra was gonna dump. You can see here, not this dump, but at least it gave us some signal. Yeah, look at the sell signal. I mean, if I was investing in this coin, I would have sold it a long time ago. Yeah, look at this, how many days, multiple days, until, yeah, that price have to dump. So there have been signs already that something is not going on, like something is fishy somewhere, right? And you can see, boom, look at this dip here, and price was always going to reject here. If you would have, like, had a, let's say, a buy signal, yeah, you'd have made some quick gains, then you catch out your profit immediately. That's what I do most at times. If I see a dump, I already have like a buy here, because I know immediately we're gonna see a bounce, cover at least half of that, not necessarily half, but at least within the range that the box I draw, right, is gonna recover to the top of that box. Like in this case, you can see price came here and immediately price went back there. So you would have been in real profit buying spot. So, I mean, that's what I have to say today about mantra. Nothing more than this. It's up to you to decide what you want, guys. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm someone who knows what, like, I do my stuff knowing what I do. Like, I don't do it not knowing what I do. I do it knowing what I do. And no one influenced me. I've not watched a video out there to influence my decision. I've just, combined all the materials out there and then decide. I mean, I've looked at the data. The team is not behind it until proven otherwise. And until then, I have to focus on reality. And reality is the project team is saying that they are not behind it, and they have come up with their wallet, saying all this sort of stuff to bring back investors or to win investors or to calm down investors. But guys, let's be real. If your coin is dumping, I mean, you're losing money. You wouldn't be there calming down because the team is saying so. I mean, you'll be looking for opportunities to sell and cash out some profit, right? I think that's what most investors are doing. Meanwhile, those who are smart are going to take a step back and, like, whoa, what is going on here? Is this an opportunity for me to make some quick gains from this coin? Guys, that's the market. That's crypto. Crypto is brutal. Crypto is not your friend. And I mentioned that I want to say to you guys, or I want to, yeah, give you guys some tips on how to protect yourself from something like this in the future. Let me tell you guys something. If you don't know, crypto is Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin has been the dominant coin since like for 2 or 3 years now. Okay, I mean, forever, Bitcoin has outperformed everything, anything out there in the market. Let me not say from 2 or 3 years as if there's an altcoin out there that have done well more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin have done well more than any altcoin in this space, and Bitcoin has proven to be the safe haven. So if you must buy any altcoin, you have to pair that altcoin against Bitcoin and start looking for signals that the altcoin is about to retrace. Like what I showed you guys here, looking at my indicator, the alpha trend. So if you look at the data, it gives you a negative signal. Get out and be in Bitcoin. Have most of your assets in Bitcoin. Let Bitcoin be your USDT. Okay, and if you take Bitcoin as a USDT, you are always going to be catching most of the dump out there in the market. Maybe you are down in Bitcoin, let's say 10%, but your altcoins is going to dump like 30% more than Bitcoin. And those altcoins are real altcoins. I mean, they have potential to 100x tomorrow or in the future. But right now, the state of the market is bad. A lot of stuff going on with tariff, uncertainty in the market. So this is something which was coming, right? But we didn't know it was going to happen like this. The chart, explain itself. And if you want to learn more on how to read the chart, how to, like get out from the market before something like this happen, then make sure you are first part of my VIP community. No, no, not VIP. Sorry, guys. I always say VIP community. I don't know why. Maybe because the VIP community are those who get my buy and sell signal. But that's not what I want to say. I wanted to say you'll be part of my free Telegram community. The links is found below this video. Go there and then let me know you want to learn TA. You want me to teach you TA, and I want to tell you how you can get started to learn more about TA. So, but I have a VIP community. It's not free. Well, I don't want to tell you go and join my VIP community because it's just to get what I'm buying. It won't teach you anything. It's just if say you trust what I'm buying, then you can join my VIP community. But if you just want to learn and do it yourself, then I'm going to encourage you to go for the education instead. I mean, I don't see any reason why you should be part of my VIP, paying to be part of my VIP. No, I don't see any reason for you to do that. Even though I have the VIP, but I'm going to tell you guys that it's better for you to learn the skills than to pay for someone who know the skill, who have the skill. Like, yeah, learn to get the knowledge than to pay for the knowledge. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pay to get the knowledge than to pay to get the result of the knowledge. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but oh, anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to discuss on today's show. Hopefully, you got some value from this video. Yeah, you know what to do if say you love it, share it, retweet it. Let's get some of this bad boy and see how it goes. I'm already down about 10% since I got it. Yeah, but I'm still gonna be looking for key areas to buy it because I know that these coins might recover. Like I'm not sure. I'm not certain. Sorry, I'm not certain that it's gonna recover, but I have my conviction. Like my gut tells me this coin is gonna recover somehow, and if it recovers, I am gonna be laughing like, ooh. All right, guys. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Bye, ciao.